We have been at it in this game of Pikmin 3 for 1 week.
They are surviving quite well for a week.
It has been 1 week since we landed on the treacherous world of PNF 404. We have built up 11 days worth of rations in that time, which means, like, we landed with 3, which means we've found...
We're up a total of 1. We're +1 on our beginning quest. So what makes you guys think he's alive? He's been there for 7 days, a whole week.
His signal is still going. I would imagine if he is in the belly of the beast, the behemoth Behemoth.
The behemoth.
Behemoth, sure. Actually, that might be it. Behemoth.
So what makes you think he's still alive?
He might be eating what the behemoth is eating.
Ugh, like a tapeworm? Gross. But I guess you have to survive.
Yeah, how else is he gonna eat or live?
I'm saying he shouldn't be living. I mean, I know he's a badass and all that, but I think even he would get in trouble. Alright. Let's make this a deathless run today.
Alright, my pretties.
Except the ones with leaves on their heads. You guys are ugly. See the stragglers? Those worthless reds.
Take that. And as soon as it falls down, get him, boys.
You're just mashing that little bastard. He dead.
Well, he grabs my Pikmin and throws them into the ground, so fuck him.
Well, at least they're not lost.
Very rude.
Alright. Does your minimap on your gamepad actually show where the boss is? Is there like a big skull in there?
No, he doesn't show up as a skull. He shows up as a Wi-Fi signal.
Oh, I guess because that's where Charlie is.
Yeah, that's the signal that we're trying to investigate. Mm-hmm. So it's less of a boss marker and more of an objective marker, because when we landed here, our goal was to investigate a signal. It wasn't to kill a boss.
And there was a no kid that we found. Alright. Behemoth. Make yourself known.
There's a thing up there.
There's grapes! Yes! If the other ones were dawn pustules, what are these called?
Take a guess.
Night pustules?
You're very close.
Twilight pustules?
No.
I guess I'll find out in the end, won't we?
Hmm.
Will they automatically keep grabbing those and bring them back? Like, without you having to worry about it? Good.
Yes, as long as there aren't enemies in the way, they'll just constantly take a grape and then go to the ship and then come back and then take a grape until there are no more grapes left.
Which was the swooping stitch bug was the only oh! Man,
Alright, he's down. Get him, boys.
That guy's night must have been a hell. Just
Yeah.
constantly getting up and go, oh god, my eyes! Okay, I'm better. Oh god, my eyes! I'm better.
When he gets up, he drops this weird pink dust that makes the Pikmin go wild, and I don't know if it's threatening to them. I don't know if this boss is a threat at all anymore, honestly.
It's probably just like some sort of hallucinogen.
Maybe.
And as the Pikmin are kind of running around crazy, like he eats them or something. Oh no!
Okay, boss fight's over.
That was much easier.
Well, I mean, I did do all the work yesterday. That's just, you know, good advice. You know, do it now and give tomorrow you a break.
And he dropped the fruit too.
I don't know how to phrase that any better.
Wow, he's actually pretty good for 7 days in a monster.
Not only is he still alive and well after 7 days inside a creature's beast, he was strong enough to just force his own way out after it was dead. He could probably get his way out like while it was alive.
Yeah, maybe he was just like Jonah in the belly of the whale kind of thing, and he's just like, I'm cool here. Oh, gross, dude.
Well, I mean, he spent a week inside some creature's gut, so I'd imagine he is pretty smelly.
Yeah, he's already taken charge. He's like, sorry I was in there. Thanks. Not even a thank you for getting him out of there. He's got a deep voice, this guy.
He does. Have you heard Olimar's voice?
I have not.
He has a very deep voice. He puts this guy to shame. If Olimar had a battle cry, it would be legendary.
He does have one. It's charge.
Speaking of Olimar.
Yeah. You want some treasure? I found a key today. Oh boy, Olimar. No. No.
Might be worth something.
It's a souvenir for his son.
This actually brings up a couple questions about Olimar and the Copites. The relationship between Copi and Hocotate. One, I think it's implied or insinuated or outright said that Copi and Hocotate are neighbors. Or at least
galactic neighbors?
Yeah, galactic neighbors. They're relatively close on the galactic scale. And if that's true, why is it that Olimar doesn't recognize a drive key when he is just as far away from home as they are? Because remember, they traveled something like, what was it, 184,000 light years to get to Earth?
220,000, I think, yeah.
200, a really disgustingly huge number.
A mango!
So
Olimar
must have similar technology, and so he should have been able to recognize what it was.
Maybe it's a bit like a Star Wars thing where it's like, it's some sort of key, but I don't give a shit. I'm just gonna use it. Are they stuck?
Yeah, they're stuck.
Yeah.
You gotta go help them out. Make another path. And the second question is, this is more of just like a thought, but the reason why you had a 30-day limit in Pikmin 1 is because Hocotatians, they can't breathe oxygen. It's poisonous to them.
Right.
But the Copites do not have this problem. Oxygen is something that they are okay with.
Right.
And the only reason why we have a time limit here is because of food.
Right.
So my big question is, why do they still need the helmets?
Because it's a fashion accessory.
Maybe. I mean, like, they bought their suits from a store, so you could be right.
It's also possible that they just don't want to risk it, you know? Like, it's like, sure, we can breathe it, but maybe we'll find an enemy that eats our faces off or something, you know?
It only goes for the face.
Yeah.
Leaves the rest of the body alone.
Exactly. It's a face eater. Or maybe, like I said, it's like an alien. Like facehuggers. They go for the face. They've watched too much Ridley Scott. Man, I want a mango now so bad. Can you throw one of the friends there to get that new data file?
Hold that thought.
Oh, there's the grapes still going.
Yeah, they're still going.
11
got
grapes.
11.
Yeah.
There's number 12. And nope, that's not it. There's number 13 and 14.
Man, you're just zooming through that map.
Yeah, we're trying to find the rest of the grapes. There they are.
Yeah. You're sending Alf there?
Yeah. And he's gonna get the rest of them, because if I don't, they're just gonna stay at the stem.
Oh.
They'll go back to where I last left them.
Because they're like, well, guess my job's done. I'll just stick around here. Oh god, is that nighttime? What is that thing? And then he just dies.
It's like Age of Empires, where if you have a bunch of villagers working on a resource, and they run out of that resource to work on, they'll just sit around and do nothing and waste your time.
Yeah.
Like they won't report back to the town center or anything.
Idle villagers, man. You think
You
that by
press the
now,
button.
yeah, you think that you'd have to press a hotkey to be like, hey guys, abandon your duty of not doing anything and come do something useful, please.
Abandon your duty of not doing anything. Okay, so we got Charlie. We got Captain Charlie.
Yeah. Primary task done.
The only things left to do today are just farm some spicy berries, get the last of the grapes. That's about it.
Those Pikmin are kind of glitching out, man.
Yeah, They're having problems. Give them a second.
they're like, we're playing. What's that game that you play on Mario Party? Like stop and go. Like if someone turns around and stares at you, you have to freeze.
I know what you're talking about. It's in Mario Party 2.
I think it's a real life game too. Like.
Well, I mean, red light, green light is a real life game.
Yeah, exactly. A red light, green light. They're playing a red light, green light with you. And they're like, not the right time, Pikmin.
Yeah, I'd rather they not.
Oh, they're all done with the grapes.
Yeah, and we officially have all of the grapes on our right-hand side. So that's how you know that they got all the grapes.
Yeah, you have the whole fruit bunch, or the picture of the grape is full.
Although, that's an interesting thought now. I wonder if the game will still consider it collected if I don't get all the grapes.
Maybe it won't be like, if you want to get the seeds from it, you have to collect every single one? I mean, are the grapes seedless or not?
That's also a good question, because we're here to find fruit with seeds so we can bring the seeds back to Kopai and help them with their food problem. But if these grapes are seedless, then we're taking the grapes just because grapes are delicious.
Could it be wrong? Worse reasons, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, grapes are delicious.
I was going to ask if the grapes, or rather, if, do you honestly believe that a country or a whole world, a whole planet, that ruined its own frickin' ecosystem or its own food supply is going to just up and improve with the return of like 3 dudes with seeds and be like, hey, we have seeds? It seems the problem is a bit more than, it's a bit more than just we ran out of food. It's more like gross mismanagement on a massive level.
You say that, but isn't that the philosophy behind the Seed Vault?
The Seed Vault is there to prevent, save some of our species against climate change, but the problem is that it's not fixing the problem of climate change, You're not solving the problem, the root of the problem. You're just kind of making a sort of preventive measure to maybe, hopefully, preserve some of this stuff. And even that stuff is not working out. I mean, if you want to get depressed, like the Seed Vault, like in Norway or something, is sinking in the ice because the permafrost is melting. So, a bit of a wasted opportunity there, guys.
Well, I mean, like, they have the right idea. They just need to move it.
Yeah, I mean, they have the...
Or...
Yeah?
Or, help with climate change.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's not Norway or whatever that's got the biggest problem, is it?
Yeah.
So that's our depressing fact for the day.
Yeah.
So you're taking all these rock Pikmin to, I guess, smash some glass?
I have no idea. I'm just exploring.
You're just like,
well, I figured
what else is out here?
It would be better to go in with some Pikmin rather than none.
Somebody tells me those red Pikmin need to get that red thing, but go on.
If there are things to do with Pikmin, then I figured rock Pikmin would be the most logical choice because, like, I don't know, there could be glass. And if there's a battery or something, then I know to come back for yellow Pikmin.
Can they breathe underwater?
They can't breathe underwater, but they're wearing a helmet.
Well, because, you were asking why don't they keep their helmets off, and it's like, well, they have helmets. Can they have a snorkel in there?
The water is... It's a secondary thought to the fact that they're just walking around with their helmets on all the time.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. So rock Pikmin...
Like, I doubt...
Yeah, I doubt what?
I doubt that they landed on PNF 404 and said, we should bring our helmets because there's probably going to be a lot of water, even though there is. The planet is 70% water. But then again, they wouldn't land in the water.
Yeah. I mean, you'd hope not, anyway. Alright, 5 red Pikmin. These guys are
and one rock Pikmin.
And these guys are the elite of the elite. That's why they're with Brittany.
5 out of 6 of them don't have flowers.
They're special boys, okay?
Alright, so I'm just taking one last look through the area to see if there's anything that I missed, because, like I said, as soon as we found Captain Charlie, we were pretty much done with the area. We just need to go back up into space and then unlock a new place to land or something.
Yeah, that's how the first day worked, right? When you finish the whole one area completely, they're like, we found everything, and then off they went, right?
Yep.
So what about that last data file? Get that last data file! Damn it.
We're gonna work on it.
These slowpokes.
I could use one of my sprays on them to give them some flowers.
Nah.
But no.
Yeah, there's better use of resources than just flowering up 4 dudes. 5 dudes. Appreciate the enthusiasm, guys, but we're not here to climb.
Okay, here we are. Everyone's all together. The only thing we got left to do is figure out how to get that data file.
Yeah, apparently Brittany has a really weak throwing arm.
All the players are the same, exactly the same.
I know,
like...
I'm kidding.
Okay. Okay.
She needs to...
It is impressive that she can just pick up Captain Charlie with one arm and chuck him as far as she does.
Yeah. She's got good upper arm strength there.
It's not quite working out, though.
You need a better angle, I think.
I mean, what better angle is there? Do you see one?
Well, you know, look at the arc that you throw them in. And probably get closer? It's gotta be an angle.
We can't throw our partners very high. It's just far.
Oh, that's true. You're right. Yeah, you can throw them. You can fling them. That means you can just... Fuck this.
Yeah, I give up. Not quite working out.
Now Charlie's in the lead because he's the boss. He's like where I belong. It's like you two did good, but now I'm back.
He is the boss.
Commanding officer. Chad Charlie.
And there we have it. We are done with this area. So tomorrow we'll be landing somewhere completely different.
That's good. The Yukon's getting kind of icy, to be honest. I'm curious to where we'll go next. I don't think we had a desert level in the Pikmin before. New fruit. Yes!
Yes!
Dusk pustule. Oh, okay, that's cute.
You were very close.
Yeah.
You said night pustules, twilight pustules.
I forgot dusk was a thing. Juice them! That's very refreshing to look at. Like, very refreshing.
Solid purple grape juice.
Triangulate fruity position? What? Really? That's kind of... okay.
Before we land on every area, you'll see that it says we've collected X amount of fruit, but we don't know how many. Now, the game will tell us how many fruit are in the area.
So like 8 out of 8, 2 out of 2, that kind of stuff?
Something like that, yeah.
Cool.
Before we landed today, we had collected 7 fruit, if I remember correctly.
8 or 7, yeah, and a question mark.
Yeah.
Now we found the last ones. That's good.
Well, for now. We don't know how many are here.
2.5 from that mango, my god.
By the way, that mango was called a heroine's tear.
Until we find Olimar. But we have food supplies to worry about.
Bottoms up.
Chug that strawberry juice. Tasty. This is great. Imagine Snake eating the fruit. I want some more.
I want some more.
And there we go. No Pikmin lost today. That's excellent. Good for your wallet.
It makes me feel bad.
Thanks to the yellow Pikmin, we defeated the behemoth Fozbat. Fozbat?
So it's not the behemoth.
Even though that's what we're gonna call it.
Yeah, behemoth sounds much better.
Where in the world is this Olimar? Literally, where in the world is he?
Where?
Okay. It's like Carmen Sandiego will pop up and give us some clues.
Alright, so that day wasn't particularly productive, but we did find Captain Charlie, and I wonder what tomorrow's gonna bring.